All right, hello you guys. As I promised you all a video of these custom marble coasters. It looks like it's glass, but it's not glass. Very durable though. This is all resin, all epoxy. Gold painted on the sides. And yeah, so let's get into this tutorial on how I made these marble effect coasters. They're really super simple and easy. You do need a couple of products, not many. You definitely need resin. That's what gives you that, that's basically your main material. You're going to need some mica powder. You don't need much. I have these mica powders right here. This is white pearl. I also add a little of resin dye in mine as well. This is white resin dye. This is the mica powder. I probably even put too much mica powder. You really don't need that much. So that's your first step. So you're going to take your measuring cup and go ahead and measure out your resin. It takes about 7 ounces for me to do 4 coasters. I'm only going to do 2 right now. So I'm basically going to, and I'm going to just leave a little over just for the sake of the video. I'm going to do 3 and 3. So I'll do 3 ounces of 1 part resin. Excuse me while I measure this evenly. All right, there is 1 part resin at 3 ounces, and then I'm going to bring it up to 6. Looks like I'm a little short on the 3 ounces. Excuse my daughter, she's in the back playing with my popsicle sticks. They're fun to her. All right, and then we're going to do 3 more ounces of the next part. Now, these, like I said, these coasters are pretty simple to make. It's the waiting game that you have to take into place when doing the coasters. Let me just set this off here to the side. So then next you're going to mix your resin. Mix your resin. So I also do custom, sorry if the popsicle sticks are super loud, you guys. I also do custom tumblers. And as we know, when we're mixing our resin for our tumblers, it's all about moving slow. Some people move slow, some people stir super fast because they don't care about bubbles. Me, honestly, it just depends on what type of design I'm doing. So you just start mixing your resin. I should be wearing gloves right now, but I really don't get that much resin on my hands when I'm making coasters. So yeah, go ahead and mix your resin. They say about 3 minutes to get the mixture fully together. And while I go ahead and mix that, I'm going to fast forward this part. I could go ahead and just put in my mica powder. It's going to give it that more white marble look. Oop, I can't really, sorry you guys. I don't want this resin to spill. I was trying to show you, but maybe you could see. Yep, and then I am going to put in my resin dye. If you want to do this look at home, let's see, the coaster set was about, come with a coaster set of 4. It's about $20 on Amazon or $15 on Amazon. This, the gold paint that I used for the side, that was about $6. You have your metallic. I also do a little metallic gold acrylic paint on the side and for the actual marble effect that we're going to give the coaster. That's about $3. Your resin is going to run you anywhere between $16 and $25 if you're just looking for the smaller portions. Your popsicle sticks, you could get that from the Dollar Tree or anything. And your resin dye, they usually come in packs. I think mine was like a pack of 12. They have a couple of colors. So yeah, look at that pretty marble white experience. That is so pretty. So pretty. And I also do custom rolling trays. So I use my rolling trays to hold my art supplies as I am crafting. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to move this up so we can get a closer look at how we are going to be designing these coasters. This is actually my first YouTube video on crafting with resin, so this is pretty exciting as well. Probably make a goal of doing a video a month, so I'm excited. All right, awesome. So here comes the next step. We're going to pour our resin in our molds. Now the other important part, oh shoot, it's making sure my table has a whole bunch of gunk on it from resin. It's making sure you have a very flat surface so that your coaster isn't wobbly. Trust me, it has happened to me. And then next you just pour in your resin. Look at that. Probably should have mixed some more. That one may be a little short, but this is just for the sake of the video. Oh, no, actually we poured the right amount of resin. Awesome. Awesome. And like I said, the resin is expensive. The epoxy is pricey, okay? So we want to make sure we get every last drop. All right, all right. So we got that. We've mixed our resin. We used our mica powder, which I've dumped in here. Again, I used white pearl. And then I used a couple of drops of snow resin dye. What is the other thing called? Alcohol inks. This is basically it. You could use that as well. I've used that for my crafts as well. And then next step is to add the marble effect. So we're going to take the acrylic paint. And I'm going to put it here in this. I usually don't use these little measuring cups, so that's why I'm using them for the sake of the video. And then you're going to take a popsicle, piece of glitter. You're going to take a popsicle stick, okay? And you're just going to dip it. You can swirl it, dip it, and basically this is what we're doing. Okay, thank you, Nova. And that's my daughter. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. She likes to say okay. All right, and then I kind of just dip off my sides too as well to kind of give it like a hard effect. All right. And then you can even take your popsicle stick and dip it in there. Now I've noticed, I've watched a couple of videos on these myself. I noticed that my resin moves. I don't know if it's the type of acrylic paint that I use or what. But yeah. But I love these because they're just such a classic look. I've done them in the white and also in the black, which I will show you the black ones here in a second. And these are just such a cute classic look. Even if you wanted to do these coasters one time for yourself, or for next year for Christmas, if you want to give out some custom gifts of your own, or if you don't want to make any, you can always purchase some from me. They are on the site. Okay. I sell a set of 4 for $20. You can also get this look monogrammed with those for families. You can put the initial. That does take vinyl. That does take some type of machine to create vinyl. Or you could buy little letter vinyls offline as well. So yes, this is, I'm just going to play around with this a little more, and bam. So that is how you make your custom marble effect coasters, okay? That's how you do that piece right there. Oops, sorry you guys. That is how you do this piece right here. Once you finish, so I paint my sides. This is an unfinished job, just for the sake of the video. But I take a little bit more metallic paint. I take this gold liquid and I mix it together because the gold is kind of not as gold as I would like it for the acrylic paint that I used on the coasters. And then I just paint the sides. I typically do I'll do one coat, let it dry for about 10 minutes, and I'll come back and do another coat. The coasters themselves, they take at least a good 8 hours to harden and dry. This is not bendable. You can't really break it. Let me show you my black coasters. This one is unfinished as well. But this is the marble black effect. So I use black and I use black mica powder with some black alcohol ink and then painted the sides. And yeah, so I have these 2 looks available on my website. And these coasters, like I said, they're just so cute. You can add a vinyl here and add, you know, the family's initial, put another layer of resin on if you want to. And these are just so cute. Love it, love it, love it. And yeah, just wanted to do this short video on how I make these marble effect coasters. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for tuning in, especially for my very first crafting YouTube video. Thanks, you guys. Bye.